Have you ever walked into a room and found yourself standing there, wondering what you came in for? Or maybe you've had a name on the tip of your tongue but couldn't quite remember it. It's something most of us experience at one point or another, but for those of us over 65, those moments can start to feel a little more frequent. The good news is you're not alone, and more importantly, there's something you can do about it. In fact, there are several things you can do to help sharpen your memory and keep your mind feeling sharp and alert even as the years go by. It's a common concern for many people as they age, and today we're going to talk about 6 foods that can make a real difference. These aren't magic pills or quick fixes, but rather simple, natural ways to help you stay mentally sharp and focused, without having to rely on complicated supplements or expensive treatments. As we get older, our brains undergo changes, and sometimes memory can feel like the first thing to go. But that doesn't have to be the case. In fact, studies show that what we eat plays a huge role in how well our brains function. By making a few small adjustments to our diet, we can give our brains the support they need to stay sharp and active. So, let's dive in and talk about the first food you can add to your meals for a memory boost. The first food, fatty fish. You've probably heard about the benefits of eating fish before, but when it comes to memory, not all fish are created equal. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health. In fact, your brain is made up of about 60% fat, and omega-3s are a key component of that fat. They help build brain cells and maintain their structure, which is crucial for cognitive function. Now, you might be wondering, how does this actually help with memory? Well, omega-3s are known to support the brain's ability to form new connections between neurons. These connections are what help us remember things, solve problems, and stay sharp as we age. Research has shown that people who eat more omega-3 rich foods tend to have better memory and cognitive function as they get older. The great thing about fatty fish is that they're also packed with other nutrients, like vitamin D and antioxidants, which help protect your brain from damage caused by aging and free radicals. So, whether you enjoy a grilled piece of salmon or a tuna salad, you're giving your brain the nutrients it needs to stay sharp. The second food, berries. You've probably heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But when it comes to memory, berries might just be the real superstars. Studies have shown that berries, especially blueberries, can have a significant impact on brain health. The secret lies in the antioxidants found in these colorful fruits. Antioxidants help fight oxidative stress, which can cause damage to brain cells over time. By reducing this stress, antioxidants help maintain brain function and improve memory. Blueberries, in particular, have been shown to enhance communication between brain cells, improve memory retention, and even delay the effects of aging on the brain. But don't just stick to blueberries. Other berries, like strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries, offer similar benefits. Incorporating a variety of berries into your diet is an easy and delicious way to boost brain health. You can enjoy them as a snack, add them to your morning oatmeal, or mix them into a smoothie for a tasty, brain-boosting treat. The third food, walnuts. If you've ever heard that nuts are good for your brain, you weren't hearing things. Walnuts, in particular, are one of the best nuts you can eat for memory. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, just like fatty fish, but they also contain a unique compound called polyphenol. Polyphenol are powerful antioxidants that protect the brain from inflammation and oxidative damage, which can interfere with memory and cognitive function. But what really sets walnuts apart is their high levels of vitamin E, which plays a crucial role in protecting the brain from age-related decline. Some studies suggest that a diet rich in walnuts may even improve cognitive performance and help preserve memory as we age. Walnuts are also a great source of fiber and protein, making them a satisfying and nutritious snack that's easy to incorporate into your daily routine. A handful of walnuts can be a quick and healthy snack, or you can sprinkle them on your salad, mix them into your yogurt, or add them to your favorite baked goods. They're not only good for your brain, but also a tasty addition to a variety of meals. Transition to next part. Now that we've covered the first 3 foods, each offering powerful benefits to your brain and memory, you might be thinking about how to add these into your everyday meals. It's not as difficult as you might think, and the next foods we'll talk about are just as easy to incorporate into your routine. In the next part, we'll dive into the next 3 foods that can support your brain health and memory, keeping you sharp and alert well into your 60s and beyond. Stay tuned. As we continue our journey to better brain health and sharper memory, let's dive into the next 3 foods that can make a real difference. We've already touched on the benefits of fatty fish, berries, and walnuts, but there's still so much more we can do with the foods we eat. These next 3 foods are just as accessible and powerful when it comes to supporting your brain. The fourth food, Leafy greens, if you're looking for a way to keep your mind sharp as you age, it's time to make leafy greens your best friend. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are packed with nutrients that support brain health. One of the standout features of leafy greens is their high levels of vitamin K, which plays a key role in forming a protein that's essential for the brain's structural integrity. This protein helps protect and support the brain's functions, including memory and cognitive ability. In addition to vitamin K, leafy greens are also rich in folate, another nutrient that's crucial for brain health. Folate helps produce new brain cells and plays a role in reducing the risk of cognitive decline. These vegetables also contain antioxidants, such as lutein, which have been shown to protect the brain from oxidative damage. It's no surprise that research has found that people who regularly eat leafy greens tend to have better cognitive function and memory as they age. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet to add more leafy greens to your meals. They're versatile and easy to incorporate. Toss a handful of spinach into a smoothie, sauté some kale with garlic and olive oil, or add a little lettuce to your sandwich or wrap. You can even sneak them into soups, stews, and casseroles. The more you enjoy these leafy delights, the more you'll be helping your brain stay sharp. The fifth food, eggs. Now, let's talk about eggs. You might have heard some mixed messages about eggs over the years, but when it comes to memory, they're definitely on your side. Eggs are packed with several nutrients that promote brain health, including vitamin B12, choline, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients are essential for cognitive function, memory retention, and mental clarity. Choline, in particular, is one of the most important compounds found in eggs for brain health. It's a precursor to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps with memory and learning. As we age, acetylcholine levels can decline, which is one of the reasons why memory can become less reliable. By getting enough choline from eggs, you're helping to support healthy acetylcholine levels in the brain, which in turn helps to sharpen your memory and keep your brain functioning at its best. Eggs are also a fantastic source of protein, which is important for maintaining healthy brain cells. Whether you like your eggs scrambled, poached, or boiled, they're an easy and affordable way to boost your brain power. Add them to salads, mix them into a vegetable stir-fry, or enjoy a simple egg sandwich for breakfast. No matter how you enjoy them, eggs are a great addition to your diet. The sixth food, dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right, dark chocolate. Now, before you get too excited, let's clarify. We're talking about dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content. This delicious treat is not only a mood booster but also a brain booster. Dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids, a type of antioxidant that has been shown to improve blood flow to the brain, which can enhance cognitive function and memory. Flavonoids help improve the plasticity of the brain, which is the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. This is essential for memory, learning, and overall brain health. Plus, dark chocolate contains small amounts of caffeine, which can help improve alertness and focus, just enough to give you that extra mental boost without the jitteriness that comes from coffee or energy drinks. But the benefits don't stop there. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium, a mineral that's vital for brain health. Magnesium helps regulate the levels of neurotransmitters in the brain, supporting better communication between brain cells. It also helps combat stress, which can have a negative impact on memory and cognitive function. The great thing about dark chocolate is that you don't need to eat a lot to reap the benefits. A small piece, about 1 ounce, is all you need to get the brain-boosting effects. Enjoy it on its own, pair it with some almonds for a tasty snack, or even add it to your morning oatmeal for a sweet, antioxidant-rich treat. It's the perfect way to indulge your sweet tooth while supporting your brain. Transition to next part. Now that we've covered leafy greens, eggs, and dark chocolate, you're probably starting to see how easy it can be to boost your brain health just by making small changes to your diet. These foods are not only good for your memory, but they're also delicious and easy to add to your meals. In the final part of this video, we'll summarize everything you've learned and give you some final tips on how to stay sharp as you age. Stay tuned. As we wrap up our journey through the world of memory-boosting foods, I hope you're feeling inspired to add a few of these brain-boosting options into your daily routine. So far, we've talked about how fatty fish, berries, walnuts, leafy greens, eggs, and dark chocolate can help sharpen your memory and keep your brain in top shape. But there's one more thing I want to touch on before we finish up, and it's something that often gets overlooked when it comes to brain health: staying hydrated. Bonus: staying hydrated for better memory. You may be wondering how water could possibly relate to memory, but trust me, hydration plays a huge role in keeping your brain functioning at its best. The human brain is made up of about 75% water, So staying hydrated is crucial for optimal brain performance. When you're dehydrated, your brain can't work as efficiently, which can lead to poor concentration, memory lapses, and even mood swings. Dehydration can also slow down the transmission of signals between brain cells, making it harder to retain information and focus on tasks. So, drinking enough water throughout the day is one of the simplest and most effective ways to support your memory and mental clarity. If you're not a fan of plain water, try infusing it with a little lemon, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist. Remember, your brain needs water to function properly, so be sure to drink enough each day. A good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily, but you may need more depending on your activity level and environment. If you're feeling thirsty, it's a sign that your brain might need a little hydration boost, so listen to your body. Putting it all together now that you know about these 6 memory-boosting foods: fatty fish, berries, walnuts, leafy greens, eggs, and dark chocolate, you might be wondering how to fit them all into your day. The good news is, it doesn't take much to make these foods a regular part of your meals. You don't have to make drastic changes to your diet, but by simply adding a few of these options here and there, you're giving your brain the nutrients it needs to stay sharp. For breakfast, you could enjoy some eggs with a side of berries, or perhaps a smoothie with spinach and walnuts. For lunch, consider a salad with leafy greens, a piece of grilled salmon, and a handful of walnuts. And for dessert, why not treat yourself to a small piece of dark chocolate? It's all about balance and making small, consistent changes that add up over time. By focusing on nutrient-rich, brain-boosting foods, you're giving yourself the best chance at maintaining a sharp memory and mental clarity as you age. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean a decline in mental function. By making simple dietary changes, you can actually enhance your brain health, improve memory, and feel more energized. And the great thing is, these foods are delicious and easy to incorporate into your everyday routine, so you won't feel like you're making sacrifices. You're simply fueling your body with the nutrients it needs to perform at its best. Final thoughts: I know it can sometimes feel like the years are starting to take their toll, but let me remind you, it's never too late to start taking better care of your brain. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, making mindful choices about what you eat can make a huge difference in how you feel and how well your memory holds up. Little changes can have a big impact, and I believe in your ability to make those changes for the better. If you found this information helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts or any experiences you've had with memory and brain health. Feel free to share in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing from you. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful tips on living your healthiest, happiest life. Remember, it's never about perfection. It's about progress. Even small steps like adding a few of these brain-boosting foods into your meals can lead to big changes over time. So here's to living your best life at any age. Take care of your mind and it will take care of you. Keep feeding your brain and keep growing stronger, sharper, and more vibrant every day.